Hello and welcome to Shelley's Sacred Space. And this is our question and answer. The question I received was, I bought a kit. Now what do I do with it? So let's take a look. We have our throat chakra kit. Inside it, you will find my business card and you will find paperwork on the stones that are included in the kit. And then let's take a look at everything else. So you will have the stone of choice. In this case, it is sodalite, a beautiful specimen, a clear quartz, a piece of selenite. It's the cutest little piece of selenite, a seashell, just because it comes from Shelley's Sacred Space, and your essential oil. And this one is ylang ylang. So there will be a QR code that will take you to a pamphlet, and that pamphlet will explain a bit about the chakra. So where is it located? Obviously, it's located at the base of the throat. The color that it's associated with, which is blue. It will tell you what the chakra represents. In this case, it's your listening and hearing and speaking, the communication of truth and self-expression. It'll tell you the key qualities for the throat chakra, which is communication, integrity, ideas, and ideals. It'll give you aspects of a balanced chakra, basically your ability to speak freely, the fact that you don't have a sore throat, your ears aren't clogged, you can hear the truth. Whether you want to hear it or not, different story, but you're open to hear that. You're fair, honest, and truthful. These are all qualities of a balanced throat chakra. So if your chakra is overactive, you can be dishonest. You may be arrogant, self-righteous. You can be manipulative, and you may utilize excessive talking in order to distract or manipulate or push your opinion on, things like that. If it's underactive, then you may suppress your expression. You would do that in a state of fear or shame. So when you're afraid to speak out, you're afraid you might be wrong, you don't have a very strong throat chakra at that point. You can be conflicted about your beliefs and have creative blocks and be unreliable. Now, one of the key aspects with the throat chakra, even though our creativity starts in our sacral chakra, it's expressed through our throat chakra. So artists, writers, singers, sculptors, painters of any kind have a strong throat chakra because they're able to express that. And then the paperwork will go on to tell you about the ways to balance that chakra. So for the throat chakra, you would find listening to music that you like, singing to the music that you like, chanting mantras, walking in nature, appreciate and breathe in the beauty of life. This is breathing in and having that clear passage. So when you breathe in the beauty of life, you're bringing to life your throat chakra by breathing in that air that's scented with nature or that has the sunshine on it. It sounds weird, but it's amazing how it can work. Drinking water, speaking your truth, journaling. And this is where it comes to the artistry too. Your journaling doesn't just have to be in written form. It might be in drawing form. Doing something that's creative for you helps to unlock that throat chakra if it's blocked. All right. And then, of course, you've got absorbing the color for color therapy. Um, and eating lemons and limes or citrus. And the reason is the citrus helps to clear the mucus out. So if you've got a physical block of mucus, that would be where you could add in lemons and limes. And then it's followed with a list of essential oils that can help in different aspects of the throat chakra. So black pepper can help to release. Frankincense can help to encourage truth. Lavender can help with communication, period. The next part will be a discussion on gemstones and which gemstones can help with the throat chakra. A lot of the times you'll find blue gemstones like lapis lazuli, sodalite, turquoise, blue lace agate, blue topaz, celestite. Those are all stones that are great for the throat chakra. And that's if you're trying to strengthen them. If you're looking at an overactive throat chakra, you would do the opposite color stone on the color wheel, which the opposite of blue is orange, which happens to be your sacral chakra. This is why the balance between the two of them can be so very important. Next, there's some affirmations. Those you can utilize a little bit later, and some mantras. Then you will have information about the oil that's included in this kit. I've chosen to use Lang Lang, and it is in a roller bottle, so you can roll it on. I'll explain how after. So it's diluted with coconut oil. I chose Lang Lang because it helps with connecting to spirit, connecting to the heart, and connecting to the solar plex. All of those can aid in expression. It can help with self-confidence, can help with truth, good communication, especially listening, and it helps to dispel fear. It promotes clarity and aids with expression. Now, as a roll-on, you can inhale it just from the bottle. You can roll it on the bottom of your feet. We have reflexology points on the bottom of our feet. We also have them on our hands, and we also have them around our ears. The reason the bottom of the feet work really well is you don't wash those every 20 seconds when you're working. So that's why we recommend that. You can also put it on your pulse points. So behind the ear, in the elbow, on the neck, all over the neck. You can roll it on diffuser jewelry, so a necklace or a bracelet. And you can also roll it on your chakra. So the actual chakra point or the reflexology point on your hands or feet. Now, when would you do that? Well, you would do that the beginning of the day with the intention. And again, this is where you have to do a little bit more than just roll it on and walk away. The intention would be that I hear and speak my truth. And that's where the affirmations come in. I speak my truth with confidence and wisdom. So you would roll on the oil, say on the chakra point for the throat, on the bottom of the foot, first thing in the morning, and say, I use my voice to express myself from a place of honesty and peace. Or you're about to go into a meeting and you have to present something, you could roll it on your throat chakra, saying, I express myself clearly and freely, and go in and do that. The mantras that you can use, and this can be used during meditation. This can be used when you're rolling it on. They're simple, fast, easy. It can be your woohoo in the mirror before you get out the door. I am the truth. I express myself easily. I listen and speak with wisdom. So if you're doing that presentation and you roll it on and you don't want to say a big long thing, you can be like, I express myself easily. And literally every step, I express myself easily. I express myself easily. I express myself all the way to the meeting. And while you're doing that, you're breathing in the scent. If you are in a place that you can't have the scent, that's when the bottom of your foot comes in handy because nobody will smell it down there. Now, the next part you will see is the gemstone, and it'll say what the gemstone is and what do you do with the gemstone. You can hold it in your hand. So while you're doing that presentation, you could hold it. You could have it in your pocket. I actually have mine that stay in my pocket, and even when I'm at shows and that, I can feel them. I don't have to hold it. I can feel them through the layers of my clothing, and I'm reminded that they're there and they're there to protect me and help me, and they guide me through my day. You can carry it with you in your purse, bra, um, pocket. You can meditate with it. You can put it under your pillow. You can, if you're crafty, wrap it in wire and make a necklace out of it. You could do that and make a keychain or a zipper pull or a charm for your purse. So it doesn't necessarily have to be on your body. You could add it into the middle of a crystal grid to bring that energy into your environment so that you're living in that instead of trying to have it come from internally, it would also be coming externally into you. The clear quartz is there to amplify, so you would add it to it if it was on a grid, or you could have it in your pocket also just to amplify it. You could carry the clear quartz in your purse and the sodalite on you. And then the selenite, it's just a little piece. If you were to carry a bag, so this does come in a bag, which once you took everything out, you could put those in the bag and put all of that in your purse or your pocket. And then the selenite helps to keep the energy clear and the stones ready to go. All right. So that was what you would do with the kit. It's quite a lot. You can put the oil on during meditation. You can put it on during the day. You can put it on in the morning. You can put it on at night. If you're working on your communication and you're looking at the dream world, you could do a third eye and the throat chakra, roll the oil on the area, go to sleep, have the stones under your pillow, and that would aid in developing that. So it would be the intuition coming in and then you being able to communicate it afterwards, whether it's writing it down in a journal, retaining it, remembering it, things like that. All right. Thank you so much for the question. I hope that explained a lot on how to utilize this. It's a great tool for beginners, and it's also a great tool for those moments when you're like, oh, I'm out of balance in here and I know it. And I need something quick and easy. It's a quick and easy way to introduce this into your world or to give you that extra boost when you need it. All right. Thank you for joining me. Until the next time, bye for now.